Now, President William Ruto now says that he will take up the matter of missing persons or disappearances of people during the anti-government protests, subject to those affected stepping forth to report. The president, speaking during a town hall engagement in Mombasa, reiterated his government's commitment to end forced disappearances and extrajudicial killings. And as Brenda Wanga now reports, the president's statement comes as more families continue to search for their loved ones, with new disappearances reported as late as last Tuesday.
For the last 1 week, this family has been camping at the City Mortuary in the hopes of getting a chance to view the bodies as they search for one of their own.
Tunatembea mochari ni kama ni tumegeuza home na pia tuko na shughuli za kufanya.
A close family member who did not want to be identified for fear of victimization says a young man, Pablo Escobar, was abducted as he joined protesters last week in a march to honor the memory of his friend, one of the protesters killed during the Occupy Parliament protest in the CBD last month.
Military imeathirika. Hii maandamano ya mwisho wakipeleka flower parliament kuomboleza. Kuna gari yenye ilikuwa nyuma. Hao watu polisi wameficha nini, wamevaa rafatu, wamefunika uso. Ndio alichukua kazini yangu. Tangu hiyo siku tukipiga simu.
His family says they have been living in agony since then, with their efforts to trace him bearing no fruit.
Party. Watu waambie kama watu wanataka tuzike mgomba ya ndizi ni sawa. We are ready to do that. Watu waambie juu tukikuja hapa kutafuta tuwapati. Tutafanya aje?
Mnakubaliwa kuona mili ama mnakatazwa?
Tunakatazwa. Hatukubaliwi, unakatazwa. Na ukiangalia pale wanaandika ni wengi sana na tuwezi ukiwaambia basi tuende tuangalie wataki.
It is a predicament that the family of 17-year-old Francis Otieno can relate to very well. Francis has been missing since July 2nd this year, when Mlolongo area witnessed intense protests.
That time, hatujaipata any communication na yeye. Tumeenda hapa mahali alikuwa anafanya kazi, tuliambiwa ni kama alibaki maandamano. Na tulienda kwa polisi wa Mlolongo, wakatuambia tukuje City. Tumeshinda kukuja City, hatujapata hiyo body, then ndio wanasema mwili ni mingi.
The families form part of a larger group of people whose kin are reported missing in the last months of protest. Some of the missing who were last seen either participating in the protests or were abducted. Some of them have been found safe, others have been found dead. President William Ruto has, in the face of these reports of missing people, maintained that those affected make formal reports.
If there is any Kenyan who has disappeared, I want people to step forward and say, Kenyan so-and-so has disappeared. I would be very happy to deal with it. Because under my administration, I have said there will be no disappearance of Kenyans. Again, there will be no extrajudicial killing of Kenyans. I have said that with clarity.
The Kenya National Commission on Human Rights has placed the number of missing persons from the protests at 16. The families of these two young men say they have reported their disappearances but have received little help from the law enforcement. The alleged inaction comes as human rights activists raise the alarm over the number of bodies recorded at the City Mortuary over the last 6 weeks.
We went to the records and when we perused the register from 25th of June, we confirmed that there are over 50, actually to be exact 51, unknown bodies that had been brought in. Up to this moment, those bodies are not known as to whom they belong to.
The families of the missing have now been asked to visit city mortuaries to confirm if their loved ones are some of the bodies that have not been identified so far. Brenda Wanga, Citizen TV.